Why, hello, welcome. My name is Dan, welcome to PlayFrame, and welcome to Potionomics. This is a delightful little indie game that just came out recently, and I feel like some more people should be made aware of it because it's very fun. It reminds me of Reciteer and Moonlighter and some other really fun shop-running games that I've seen over the years. Also, the art and especially the animation is gorgeous. This is some of the best animation work I've seen coming out of an indie game with a team this small in some time. So let me show you what this game's about because it's just very cute. Begin. Look at that, even the load screen's cute. My dearest Sylvia, greetings from Rafta. It's here on this charming island that I'll build my potion shop, fulfilling my lifelong dream. I hope that one day you'll be able to see it. I'm among the very first to set foot on the island since Maven the Witch Queen fell in battle. Her unsanctioned experiments made this a land like no other. Who knows what riches await me? Love to your mother. Tell your father he still owes me money. Your uncle, Oswald. Dearest niece, thank you for sending me your potion. Sadly, it must have spoiled in transit. Unless you meant for it to taste like old cabbage. Anyway, keep at it. It warms my heart to think you might follow in your old uncle's footsteps. After mountains of paperwork and months of construction, my potion shop is finally a reality. We open our doors tomorrow. Wish me luck, although what could go wrong? Sincerely, Uncle Oswald. Sylvia, if you're reading this, it means I'm dead. Which isn't great. More to the point, it means I've died without an heir. I implore you, Sylvia, don't let this be the end of my shop, my dream. Come to Rafta, accept your inheritance, and show this town what our family is capable of achieving. You can do it. Dearly departed, Oswald. Sylvia, please accept our firm's condolences for the recent loss of your relation, Oswald. Per the terms of Oswald's will, you are the lawful recipient of his property on the island of Rafta. However, given the island's remote location and unusual history, such an inheritance must be claimed in person or else will be deemed forfeit. We hope that this inheritance offers some comfort in your time of mourning. Considering the significant sums your uncle borrowed from our establishment, it's certain to be an impressive piece of property. Already off to a charming start, artistically and animation-wise. Okay, this place is not all I hoped for. But this could still work. I can make this work. I just need to air it out a bit, and chase off that bird I saw in the rafters. Good thing I've got a broom. Forgive me for the intrusion. Huh? I wasn't expecting to have the opportunity to act on Oswald's will so soon. I'm Helene, and you're Sylvia, right? We have some business to discuss, but first I should offer my condolences on the loss of your uncle. Thanks, but I didn't really know him that well. All the same, it's a pity, particularly since he left behind such a substantial debt. As his designated heir, responsibility for that debt now falls to you. What, really? I didn't know that's how it worked. But I guess that's fine. I'll be making money now that I've got a shop. Excellent. Would you like to pay the full balance of 1 million gold now? What? I take it you'd prefer to set up a payment plan. But that's so much gold. You could build 5 shops with that much gold. What in the world did Oswald do with all of it? Mismanaged it, to judge by appearances. I have his contract right here, if you'd like to look it over. That fine print is very fine. What did you just do? I've invoked a soul binding, which transfers Oswald's right and obligations onto you. Make your payments on time and this shop is yours. Default on the loan, however, and you forfeit the property, and will be legally obligated to work for us until such a time as we deem your debt repaid. That sounds bad. I'm confident that you have everything you need to succeed. In fact, here. I'll get you started. Sell me this old potion so I can be your first patron. Oh dear. Well, and now we are introduced to some of the mechanics. Great animation in this, right? It's really charming, really appealing character designs. Great, strong animation work on each individual character animation and a really efficient system to build out to enable you to keep on doing with like a very small team to be able to like maximize the animation appeal you can create with just like a couple animators on staff. This is really successful indie scale animation work. Like, huge kudos to this team. Anyway, we have some cards available. This is sort of a card-based haggling game we've got going here. Our cards aren't great. We could attempt to raise her interest in the potion. We could flail in our attempt to raise her interest in the potion, or we could blunder our way through an attempt to raise her interest in the potion. Well, we'll just do one after the other, I guess. It's a potion. Oh, wait, you knew that. Flail. It's pretty good, probably. You'll think it. Wait, no. I don't think we did very good. Let's end our turn. The stress is getting to me. Clearly. These are stress cards, unplayable cards drawn in the place of a haggle card due to stress. Panicking, if in hand at the end of turn, increase stress by 20. If in hand at the end of turn, increase stress by 20. If in hand at the end of turn, increase stress by 20. Well, that'll be 100%. Good times, and great card art as well. Just the art in this game I adore. They've really just nailed it. Unlike us, who has done the opposite of that. Here we go. I'm too stressed to function. Well, I trust you'll get the hang of it. You have a full 10 days before your first payment is due. I'll be seeing you, Sylvia. Good luck. Of course this would happen. I never should have come here. What am I gonna do? Oh! Huh? Ow, my hip. I mean, hoot. I heard that. You can talk. Already loving this owl and this owl's hat. Well, of course I can talk. You must be new here. This is Rafta, where the strange is commonplace and the birds are chatty. And what are property laws like in Rafta? Because I'm pretty sure you're trespassing. I live here, actually, if you can call it living. Eating scraps, hiding in the shadows. You live here in the shop? I didn't know Uncle Oswald had a pet. Oh, did he never mention me? How strange. Perhaps he was, just so embarrassed to admit how integral I was to his shop. Yes, that's it. In fact, I was the brains of this whole operation. My name is... Owl. Owl? Really? I guess Uncle Oswald was a first idea, best idea kind of guy. Anyway, Owl. It was nice meeting you and all, but I'm getting on the first boat out of here. No. You don't want to do that. I saw what happened. That lawyer's soul binding means she'll be able to track you to the ends of the globe. Miss a single payment and you'll find yourself toiling away for untold years, chained to a cubicle until you've worked off your debt. There's no way I can make enough by selling potions. Maybe not through the traditional route, but you've arrived at a fortuitous time. There are 5 competitions taking place over the next 50 days, a series of contests in which local merchants will go head-to-head in tournaments of artistry and salesmanship. Look, I have information on the first competition right here. You see, the initial prize money will cover your first payment handily. You'll simply have to make a few specific potions in advance. Those are what you'll be judged on. Win the first competition and you automatically qualify for the next one, for which the prizes will be even better. And just look at this juicy grand prize. Win all 5 competitions and you'll have the money you need to get that debt collector off your back for good. You really think I've got a shot at this? Probably. I mean, it's really our only hope. And I'm willing to help. Brains of the operation, remember? I know a thing or two. Well, all right then. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. You and me, Owl. We're gonna win these competitions. Let's brew some potions. Let's make some money. Let's do some Potionomics. Ooh, boy. I'm passively trying to kind of keep sort of count of just how many different talking animations our heroine has here. Because every one of them, every time you click to a new text box, she will instantly snap to a new animation. No even blend or transition to the next one. She'll just snap to the next animation, immediately play it through, reach the end of that animation and then sort of like hold on this idle pose. And that works really well. It's simple, but it works really well. It's basically the same as any one of these, like a Persona or a Fire Emblem or any one of these games that changes the 2D art pose portrait for your character with every text box, except that 2D art portrait is an animation which plays and then idles at the end for as long as it needs to. And it really works, especially with how appealing these character designs are. And the animation on all of these is really strong too, just tons of personality. They're getting just a lot of bang for buck here. Anyway, sorry, this has been text on screen for like a full minute. A potion a day keeps the healer away. A new study has highlighted the benefits of daily health potions use in shoring up the body's natural defenses. Increased value for health potions. Oh, a new event. Great, let's start our day. I see you cleaned the place up a bit. Nicely done. Now the real work can begin. We need to craft some potions. Let's head over to the cauldron and get brewing. I'd love to do that. Let's brew. Just look how appealing both of these characters are. And just great expressions for both. Great framing of this whole scene. Just good art in general. Nice little subtle depth of field, blurring the background a little bit. It's just really well set up as a just 2D composition. Even just ignoring the animated aspects of it. It's great. Your uncle left a handful of ingredients behind. We'll have to make do with those for now. I assume you know your way around a cauldron. You went to school for this, after all. I learned how to make pretty much any potion you can think of. There's just one problem. I'm not fully licensed yet. What? Don't blame me. The regulations are intense. I have to prove I can handle the basic stuff before they'll let me brew more advanced potions. See? I got the first stamp when I graduated. To get the next one, I have to put in a lot of hours at the cauldron. Well, you'll certainly get your hours. Starting now, in fact. Right. My first professional brew. I better go over my notes from college just to be safe. Potion crafting. Even just the charm of these little doodles is super cute. Potion crafting is the art of brewing a whole catalog of drinkable liquids with a variety of magical effects. A potion requires a minimum of 2 different magic-infused ingredients to be combined and heated in a cauldron. Every ingredient contains 1 or more color-coded and letter-assigned magimins. I couldn't tell you. Ah yes, the mighty magimin. Where would we be without it? I'm assuming it's like magic and vitamin. Magimin. We're going with that. Where would we be without it? Wherever magic has left its mark upon the world, there you will find magimins. Magical creatures, mystical plants, even the rocks of this supernatural island contain this critical alchemical compound. Heating an ingredient releases the magimins contained within it, thus infusing your potions with the very essence of magic. For that reason, a potion's specific recipe is best thought of as a specific combination of magimins. The ingredient is only the vessel. The magimins they contain will determine what kind of potion is created. Ratios are important too. If your balance of magimins is out of whack, the resulting potion will be less valuable. It sounds like a lot, but it's simple once you get the hang of it. Okay, one step at a time. Gotta put ingredients into the cauldron to make a potion. Duh. Can't go wrong with health potions, and I have that recipe memorized. Health potions require a combination of red and green magimins. Some fey berries and mandrake roots should do the trick. Even just the idling back here, just great facial expressiveness, reading the little thing, eye movement. It's just a good pose that she's just sort of like breathing and living in. I would promise to stop rambling about the animation, but I'm not going to, because I won't. Wouldn't want to lie to you. We have fey berries and we have mandrake roots. Fey berries are providing the red magimins, mandrake roots providing the green. We need both. Boop. There's a 1. All right, here's a 2. Now, what I've not figured out yet is whether it's best to just stop and brew here or oh, we need to put in 4 total, I see. The current and maximum number of ingredients held by this cauldron. Still trying to, that's like the one aspect of this UI that I've not completely internalized yet. Like, we've got the perfect balance here, but I think it wants me to put in these other 2 as well. And I'm trying to see, does the maximum amount held by the cauldron mean that you need to, that it's also the minimum amount? Like, I'm sure somewhere in this UI it's telling me that I need to be adding the rest here. We've bumped this up like 2 star tiers by adding that much stuff. We've hit our maximum. We've maintained the balance. All this is good. Whatever, I'll just do what the tutorial tells me for now. That's everything we need. Let's get the lids on and set it to brew. Boop, there we go. All right, nothing left to do here but let it cook. Great music too. Just aesthetically, this whole experience is delightful. Your potion should be ready in the afternoon. In the meantime, I have some old ones in our inventory. Let's go ahead and arrange them on the shelves. Ooh. I accept. Let's arrange some potions. These old potions, health potions, won't set the world on fire, but if nothing else, selling them will be good practice for you. Put them on a shelf now. Once that's done, they'll be available for sale when we open the shop. Alrighty, onto the makeshift shelf they go. There we are. Good. Now when customers come in, they'll see what you have available for purchase. I should mention, the shelf on which you put a potion will have an effect on the potion's value. These shelves are underwhelming, but we can invest in some better ones later. We're finally ready to open the store. Let's sell some potions. Let's do open shop. Costs 2 time slots. Ooh. Okay, hopefully this goes better than yesterday. It will. It has to. Just keep the basics in mind and you'll be fine. Even that entry was just really nice. Haggling. The art of conversing with customers in order to get the highest value for each potion. You'll want to use every haggling strategy you know to raise each customer's interest. The higher the interest, the more they'll pay. But keep a close watch on your customer's patience. Every customer has a finite supply, and if you exhaust it, they'll leave without making a purchase. Disaster. Of course, customers have negotiation strategies of their own. Try not to let them stress you out too much. Ah, here comes one now. Dive off the counter. You've got this! Good morning, good morning. Let's get this day started. This looks pretty great, if the price is right. Here we are. I should start by setting them up for my sales pitch. Yes. Set them up. Raise interest by 4. If opener, apply set them up. So this card has an ability which will activate only if it's the first play from your hand. You can activate an opener effect as the first card played each turn. Good to know. And the set them up buff increases interest applied by reel them in by 20%. All right, we'll start by setting them up. You chose a good one. I see what you're getting at. All right, now that I have their attention, I can reel them in. Raise interest by 8. Just good card art. I love it. And good posing and everything as well. That's all I have for now. Gotta brace myself for the next turn. Gain 2 shield. Block a set amount of stress equal to its current value. Shield is removed when brought down to 0, removed at the start of Sylvia's turn. All right, let's get some haggling defense. Come at me. All right, let's see what the customer has to say. Discard your current hand and start customer's turn. Hand size increases by 1 card each turn. On the start of Sylvia's next turn, draw 4 cards. When I came in, I thought the potions would be super cheap. Oof, low blow. But we were defended. Looking a little stressed, but hanging in there. I guess I can finish up the deal now. Let's close it out. Raise interest by 9 and close sale. If played, closes out haggle, increases price of potion by 5%. Heck yes, let's do it. Take it or leave it. I'm sort of feeling it, yeah. I can't wait to try it. Thanks for your business. Come on up. I ran into a hero who had the nicest things to say about this job. I can feel the magic coming off of this one. All right. Oh, they're leaving it to us now. Well, let's start by setting them up. Because we do also have reel them in. Set them up. Followed by reel them in. So we can see the total patience down here. Interest growing and growing. And as the interest grows, so does the percentage they're willing to pay. We could do this to draw another card. Why not? Hey, why not to that too? Lots of interest all in one turn, though we have used up like half of our time. Do we close deal right now at 30%, which is pretty good? You know, I'm going to. Well, this is pointing at end turn though. Let's see what happens. It'll be educational. I can see you put some care into this. A discerning customer, I see. Only 1 stress, though. That's no problem. And now we got 3 very good cards for this and plenty of time to do it. So, set them up, reel them in, and close it out. Beautiful. You're the best. Thanks for your business. Step right up. I had a dream this place was condemned. How much is this one? It's probably more than I want to spend. Oh dear. Well, we know what to do, I think. Set up. Reel in. And brace ourselves. Water off a Drake's back. We'll see. I might be better off making my own. Oh, who am I kidding? Trying to look on the bright side. Okay, well, we don't have set them up, but we do have, well, maybe we could draw one. Nope, that's fine. We will simply reel them in and close it out. Because we don't have tons of patience left. And close. I'll take it. All right then. Thanks for your business. That's all of them for now. That didn't go so badly. Yes, it's clear your haggling skills are already improving. But if I could offer a small suggestion, in a negotiation, sometimes the best move to make is the move you haven't thought about yet. When you don't like your options, take a moment and scheme your way to a better path. Ooh, we've got ourselves a new card. Scheme. I can be a little diabolical when I have to be. I'll look forward to seeing it in action. But that's enough of a break for now. That was a break. Come on now, back to work. It's really charming, right? Those health potions should be done brewing. Let's take a look. The health potions look ready. Let's bottle them up. Let's do. 2 minor health potions, 4 stars. A superb brew, I'll take it. That's the first batch done. Why not make some more for the night shift? Let's diversify our offerings, though. You never know what will be in demand. Mana potions require green and yellow magimins. I think I have the proper ingredients lying around. Perfect. Let's make those mana potions. We'll throw in some mandrake roots and sacks of slime. Here we go. And here we go. Mana potions take a little longer to brew than health potions, so let's pump up the heat to speed up the process. Fuel. When added to your cauldron's fire, it'll reduce the amount of time it takes to brew a potion. You can feed up to 3 pieces of fuel to the fire to really boost that brewing speed. Be on the lookout for different types of fuel from different areas of the island. Not all fuel's created equal. I think there's a little bit of hay left. Go ahead and feed it to the fire. All right. You're the owl boss. Boom. Great. Now we can open the shop for the afternoon to sell the health potions you brewed this morning. Let's do. Reduce stress by hanging out with friends and vendors and such. Interesting. Let's take a moment to think about your haggling strategy. Adding new haggling tips to your arsenal is the key to convincing customers to pay you more money. Ooh, the deck builder. Yes, please. Here are your cards on this page. These are the haggling skills you had to begin with. Head over to my page to see the new haggling tip I taught you. There we are. You recognize that one? New haggle techniques will appear here as you learn them. To add new techniques to your active deck, you'll have to make space for them. Mouse over any card in the deck and press the minus button to remove it. Then you'll be able to click on a card and add it to your deck. All right, well, I think Sylvia Think, I believe, is just a card draw skill. It only costs 1 time, but it only gets me 1 card. So why don't we just lose 1 of those and get 1 of these? Actually, no, 2. There we go. Perfect. Save deck. Delightful. And only 1% stress. Strong start, I think. Let's arrange some potions. I've only got 2, but they're pretty good. High quality. And open shop. I'm glad you're still in business. I hope we can come to an agreement. Me as well. Let's see how we do. Well, let's just start with a reel 'em in. And brace ourselves. What you got? If this thing were really magic, it would give me the last minute back. Some things can't be rushed. Let's see. Let's get ourselves a different card. Maybe? Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Set them up. Reel them in. And you know what? Only 3 patients left. Let's just go ahead and close it out. Pretty good. Things are looking up. Come back soon. Next in line. I had a dream this place was condemned. I like that they've got different looks for the different customers who come in, even if they're still using like the same animation sets, some of the same like dialogue and stuff like that. Good way to get even more variety in to your customer base. All right, set them up. What does this mean? Customer's going to increase Sylvia's stress. Double stress received from all sources. Oh dear. Well, all we can do is brace ourselves. I can't see it turning things around that much. We're okay, just a little tense. We can still set them up. We can still reel them in. And we can still take their money. 44% markup. I'll take it. That's all of them for now. Nice job. Now don't forget those mana potions. There's still time to sell them before the day's over. Let's bottle them up. Let's do. I appreciate we're also seeing time of day change back here. Bottle them up. 4-star minor mana potions. Superb. Great, now we can sell these for the last block of the day. Before we do, however, let's brew a new set of mana potions. This time we'll kick it up a notch. I've got some ingredients stashed away for a rainy day that'll push your potion, our potion to the next tier. Go on. Let's drop these in and make some real potions. All right, let's see. 18 C vitamins, Magimins rather, 18 B ones. So yeah, these are just higher quality Magimin nutrients and some hay to speed up the process. I wonder what throwing in potions you've already created would do. Here we go. Boom. Potion gains 2 additional stars on completion with a chance of gaining a bonus star. Excellent. Think we've done pretty well here. And the hay will speed things up just slightly. Awesome. All right. Brew it. This batch will need to brew overnight, so you can bottle them up in the morning. In the meantime, let's fit in one last haggling session. I could use the practice. Arrange potions. And open shop. Just a heads up, I noticed some dust bunnies in the corner. I hope this potion's up to my standards. What can you tell me about it? Just fun designs. Well, we can start by scheming. Haven't done that yet. Ooh, we got some stress, though. If in hand at end of turn, increase stress by 1. Can't really play it, so... let's... set them up. Reel them in. What if we just try to get this all done in one turn and didn't even let the turn end? What if that? What if we drew 3 more cards? We've only got 6 more patients to work with. And this is gonna kill 2 of them. We've only got it up to like plus 13% though. It's not great. Maybe since we don't have anything amazing to follow up with here, maybe we just brace ourselves and see if the next turn gives us anything better to work with. I'd pay more if it looked nicer. We're hanging in there. And we can... Oh, I don't know if we have enough room for both though. I think we might have to oh, if we use the 2... If we use the 2, I think it'll be down to 0 and that'll be the loss. So I think we have to just set them up and then skip right to closing it out. Not our best work. But I'll take it. Still 28%. Could be worse. Next. Your displays look so nice today. I can feel the magic coming off of this one. Me too. Can I interest you in paying considerably more for it? I'm a good haggler. Is it safe for turtles? My turtles get into everything. That's not a problem that I'd considered. Should we ride it out one more? Ooh, if we intern, that's -3 though. We're just not gonna be left with a whole lot to work with. I think maybe best to just reel them in and then close it. $45%, still good. That's all of them for now. I think I could get the hang of all this. Hey, what's the big idea? You can't set up shop here. Sure I can, I live here. Are you invoking squatters' rights? Because I've got dibs. I've been kicking back in this trash heap for weeks now. You didn't clean up that weird-looking mildew in the corner, did you? I was saving that up for later. I think there's been some mistake. My name's Sylvia. I've just inherited this place. Huh. Just when you're sure you know a condemned building when you see it. But maybe your arrival isn't all bad news. You're obviously some kind of potions witch. As it happens, I've got a semi-legitimate business selling all sorts of magical ingredients. You know, like the kind of stuff you'd use to make potions. You should kick some business my way. Yeah, why not? You seem legit. Sure thing. I'm definitely gonna need ingredients before long. And now, when it's time to buy, you'll think of me, Quinn. I call that move planting the seed. Feel free to use it in your own hustle. Ooh, we learned a new trick. Apply plant the seed for 3 turns, raises interest by 8 at start of customer's turn. Ooh, thanks for the tip. You know, I think I will use that. But where can I find your shop? It's hard to miss. Just go outside and look up. I look forward to doing business. Once I'm up and running, I'll need ingredients pretty regularly. I guess I'll see you around then. Unless that weird mildew gets you first. Oh, we're making friends in town even. This could actually work. Hey, we made 397 gold. For our first day? It's a start. This is very cute. Just gotta take this one day at a time. Oh, wow. Is this an actual potion shop? I could have sworn it was all boarded up just the other day. And now, potions! Yeah, pardon the mess. I'm working to get the place up and running again. Well, I'm impressed. You must know what you're doing. That's really very kind of you. The truth is, I'm new to town and new to running a shop. I'm sort of figuring it all out as I go. Really? I'm new here too. My name's Mint, and I just got to town a few days ago. I'm Sylvia, resident potions witch. And by resident, I mean I literally live here. It's seriously so good to meet you, Sylvia. Now I have to ask, does Foster the Formidable ever shop here? Or Dox the Defenestrator? That would be a huge honor. But I'm not sure I'd recognize them. You didn't have posters of him in your bedroom when you were little? I guess that was just me. I might be a bit of a fangirl. To be honest, I've been geeking out pretty much nonstop since I got here. I mean, this island has a lot of historical significance for the Heroes Guild. This is where they defeated Maven, the Witch Queen of Rafta. Of course, the fallout from that battle left the island uninhabitable for a while, but the whole place is rebuilding now, and that includes the local chapter of the guild. They put out a call for new recruits. You know, you've got the muscles to be a hero. Ever thought about joining? Aw, thanks. I do work out. And as a matter of fact, joining up is exactly why I came to Rafta. I answered the call. Hey, that's great. Congrats on the new gig. Thanks. But I'm only a provisional member for now. They've got me running odd jobs for the XP. Oh, that's slang for experience. Any day now, I'll be ready for proper adventures outside of town. Just really enjoying all of the animation, all these characters. Just tons of personality. After all, there's a whole island out there teeming with mystery and danger, and potion ingredients, of course. Swing by the guild hall if you're ever looking for loot. I can help you out for a small fee. Sounds promising. Thanks for the tip. No sweat, Sylvia. I know we just met, but I'm already rooting for you. That's gonna work in your favor, I bet. Evoke sympathy in your customers, and they'll be more likely to cut you some slack. Ooh, a new trick. Gain 2 shield, apply sympathy for a turn, which increases all interest gained by 25%. Good tip. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Then I have a feeling you're gonna do great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some fetch quests to tackle. You wouldn't believe how often people in this town misplace family heirlooms. Just full of charm, this game. As the escape room craze takes Rafta by storm, so does a desire for mental boosting mana potions. Oh, good. Decreased value for health potions, though. Noted, so it's a mana potions day. So we're out of ingredients. Can't make any more potions. Might as well check out Quinn's shop, right? Or else there's always the Heroes Guild. Sorry, didn't realize who was talking. Okay. I guess we travel then. The Ingredient Boutique. Or Mint the Budding Hero. Can we see both? Do we have time for both? This one has a slightly higher chance of being legit. Ever so slightly. Hi, Sylvia. I'm so glad you decided to drop in on me. What do you think of the guild hall? Isn't it amazing? There's a lot more taxidermy than I expected. Yeah, heroes love their trophies. Maybe I'll be contributing one soon. Because get this, I've been approved to go adventuring. The training wheels are coming off. You should send me out sometime. I promise I'll bring back some great loot for you. How does that work exactly? I can tell you all about it. I just had my orientation and I took detailed notes in my dedicated, color-coded adventuring binder. Sounds complicated. Nah, I'm just a nerd for this stuff. It's actually a pretty simple system. Start by choosing which area you want me to explore. The further I get into that area, the more loot I'll bring back. Providing me with potions is totally optional, but the right potion could help me get further, or might help me find better spoils. Every potion has its uses, but health potions and mana potions are by far the most important. Health potions help me withstand damage, and mana potions power my attacks, allowing me to fight my way past monsters. However, there is a limit on how many potions I can drink at a time. All that magic can really mess with a person's stomach. Oh, and don't forget there's a fee every time you send me out. Those are set by the guild. That's about it. Consider me on call. Honestly, I can't get out there soon enough. I know you'll do amazing. I hope so. This is what I've been training for, after all. Oh, and they also gave me a goodie bag full of health and mana potions for new recruits. Let's use them on my first adventure. That's great, because I don't have very many. I sold them all. Thanks. Health potions to patch me up, mana potions to get me to the finish line. Let's use them both. Oh, and hey, thanks for the support, Sylvia. It means a lot. Everyone's adorable so far. So good to see you. And I love these just little vignettes they keep setting up of just how we encounter different characters. Most of them have been in my shop or with me brewing or whatever, but like this is great. Let's see. Oh, we can go and see more people. That's great. Send heroes on adventures to bring back ingredients, fuel, and glamours. Rank up, hang out and give gifts to become better friends. Ooh, there's a social element as well. Beautiful. Hang out to strengthen your relationship and lower some stress. Give gift. Well, we have no stress. Let's do the adventure thing. You know I'm game. Ooh. Well, why not here? I don't back down from a challenge. Let's see. Here's a health one, and a mana one, and a health one, and a mana one. Let's give it a shot, I guess. Hey! I'm gonna dominate out there. Embark! I'll report back ASAP. I appreciate that they let you sort of like test to see how effective that combo is going to be. Delightful. All right, now you. What's up? We could shop with you. Just hang out. Well, let's start with shopping. Best ingredients in town. Well, we need to do mana ones, which means these two. So let's get ourselves some. Why not? 6 of each. Gimme. Score. That one's fresh, I'm pretty sure. Perfect. Better than nothing. You know what? I'm curious to see what hanging out does. You and me? Really? Blind taste test. Boost relationship slightly and relieve a bit of stress. You know, why not? You can't succeed in this business if you can't tell a slimy fish from a fishy slime. Quinn pulls out a blindfold and a sack of ingredients. Sylvia is hesitant. But Quinn has a point. Sylvia uses this stuff in her craft. She should know her materials, inside and out. She dons the blindfold and opens wide, bracing for whatever Quinn has in store. Some of the ingredients taste all right. Others don't. That was fun. I'm not sure your palate's any sharper than before, but your projectile vomit is something to envy. Sylvia feels a little closer to Quinn and mildly less stressed, somehow. I guess you do always feel a little better after throwing up. If this counts. Ooh, rank up. I'm mostly just curious to see what happens at this point. Just how the systems work. I guess I've got a minute. This is sort of an unusual location for a business, isn't it? It has its perks. Are you more of a it seems like, I'm guessing, one of these is an answer they'll like better. Does it get lonely? It must get lonely, though, being up here by yourself. Yeah, that's one of those perks I mentioned. Listen, I'm in business, you gotta use any advantage you got, whether that's the high ground or a low blow. Got the upper hand? That's when you press the attack. Ooh, raise interest by 5 and draw a card. Thanks for the tip. I'm willing to make the most of an advantage. As soon as I get an advantage, I mean. Just now, I could use an advantage in the marketplace. You might fit the bill. Come on, follow me. All right, here's the deal. There are a total of 4 chocolatiers in this town. Each one of them gives out 1 free sample per customer per day. What are you waiting for? Go get them. Bring them here. Spurred on by the urgency in Quinn's voice, Sylvia plunges into the throng. The chocolatiers are not hard to find. In a matter of minutes, she has 4 small chocolate treats. Yoink. Hey, wait a minute. What gives? You can't be that lazy. First of all, I wouldn't underestimate my laziness if I were you. But more to the point, I've got a lifetime ban from those stalls. All 4 of them. Well, in that case, I'm glad I could help you out, I guess. Hey, don't be sore. I'll share if you want. But they use some unusual ingredient in these things. You never know what's inside until you take a bite. Unusual ingredients? As in monster parts? Among other things. Tell me more. Why use such strange ingredients? That's what we have access to. You gotta understand, this island was off limits for years. And all that time, the land was stewing in sweet, sweet magical juices. So pretty much anything you find here is gonna have some magic in it. I guess we have that dead witch to thank for that, Maven. She performed some pretty out there experiments before the Heroes Guild took her out. It almost sounds like you admire her. Wasn't she evil? Better evil than boring. Maybe she could have taught me some things. Maybe I could have taught her some things. Anyway, the land Maven left behind's a weird place full of weird stuff. And I like weird. Weird is rare. Weird is valuable. The hard part's getting our hands on the best stuff. We need the local heroes to do, get good. They rely on potions when they're out there foraging. So if you level up your craft, they get better, and you and I both benefit. We're in this together, then. That's sort of sweet. Yeah, sure. Super sweet. As long as you don't turn out to be dead weight. Now I gotta get back. Boxer gets antsy if I leave him for too long. And I get the impression you've got your work cut out for you. It's true, but they shouldn't say it. We meet again. Except, no, I need to go. It's early afternoon and I haven't done any work yet. Let's go home. Ah, solitude. Welcome back. You'll probably want to get brewing soon, yes? Check your potion recipe book for all the possibilities. Remember, offering a variety of potions is key. While your potions brew, consider dropping in on your new acquaintances, but traveling takes time, so plan accordingly. Well, anyway, I think you can take it from here. Remember, adapt and overcome. Oh, and take an early rest if you need it, otherwise you might get too stressed to function. It has happened before. But what are the odds? Come on. Let's add a few more toys to our deck and do one more little haggle round before wrapping up here. Let's see. Plant the seed seems pretty good, as does press the attack. I like our base set pretty well, but let's lose the remainder of the Think Sylvia Thinks and make some room for other toys. Like, one of each of these to start. This is not good deck building, but I'm just curious. Clearly there's lots of relationship building we can do with all these characters. Delightful. Gains sympathy. Yeah, I feel like that's a good... This is a good one for us to incorporate, I feel like. Maybe. I do really like our base set, but... let's lose some of the bracing ourselves. Go for sympathy instead. All right. Let's check the brew. Bottle them up. Decent brew. Common mana potions. As you decide what potions you're going to make, reference your recipe book. Throwing things into a cauldron and seeing what comes out is all well and good, but planning things out can give you an edge when reacting to the market. And they do want them mana potions today. Let's see. Where is this recipe book? Here we go. Oh, this is nice. You can just use these to kind of auto-create, I suppose. Mana potion. Right. Some interesting new kinds we can start dabbling in before too long. Let's just keep on doing 2 of each so far. It's working for us. Haven't got anything to speed things up, though. Which probably means, yeah, these are going overnight. That's fine. One more round. Let's sell some stuff. Make some potion money. Do you ever get used to that smell? No, sir. This one might work for me, but I'm not entirely sold yet. Well, let's start by scheming. I like this. We'll set him up. We'll reel him in. Go for a little sympathy. And, see what that does for us next turn. I expected fuchsia. Yes, but we've got sympathy on our side. It's a little too late for planting the seed. Could raise interest by 5 and draw a card, though. I think I will. Then we'll just reel him in once and close the deal. Could do better than 26%, but it's what we got. So it goes when you don't deck build all that optimally. And you're just trying out all your cards at once. I'm amazed you're on your feet all day. This one looks nice. What are you asking for it? Well, that's for us to find out together, isn't it? Set him up. Reel him in. Next turn. I really need to start factoring pet turtles into my potion craft for this town, clearly. Let's draw another card here. I was really hoping we'd get something that could boost interest a little bit more, but we'll close it out instead. This is fine. We could probably go another turn, honestly, but this is going to bump it up to... it's not going to bump it up another one. Let's try... Oh, that's going to cost 3, though, to wait to the next turn. I should probably live more boldly, but let's go ahead and close it out on this one. We got it up to 30+% here. Which doesn't seem too bad this early on. I've had a great day so far. Gotta keep my momentum going. I'm sure this will help in my quests. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of that too. And we're friends, so what does this mean? The Sylvia debuff reduces interest applied by 25%. Rough. Gonna have to figure out ways of countering such things eventually, I'd hope. All right, well, we don't really have a follow-up to set him up, but it's something. I wonder if it's more optimal to just not waste another patience on a suboptimal card. If it's better to... You know what, let's end turn. Let's see what we can get next round. Gosh, it sounds great. I hope I can afford it. Let's see. This looks a little better. Let's try this. Plant seed. Maybe even press the attack. That's going to cost 2, though, to draw even more in. And I've just played a card that benefits from waiting a turn. So let's reel him in. You know what? Let's not. Let's see what next... This is probably a reckless move, but I'm curious to see, given I seem to be suffering kind of a debuff here to my output, which looks like it might just go away in the next turn, if that's how this works. Let's end the turn. I hate having to choose between potions and dinner. Didn't mean to make you feel bad. Okay, now we've got 5 patients to work with, and I think we can make some stuff happen. I could use your own techniques against you, but I don't really need to. Although, gain sympathy for 1 turn. Does that apply immediately, or do I have to wait till the next turn? Let's find out. Sympathy. Set him up. I mean, set him up would have worked better if I'd started with that, I suppose, but even so. Set him up. Reel him in. And close it out. 45%. I'll take that. Look out, monsters. I love that our friends can come in here and shop from us, too. Now I want to meet all our friends. And now it's night. So and the brewing is still going, I'm pretty sure. We'll double check. Still going? Yep, still going. Looks like we can upgrade our cauldron, though. Maybe even get more of them? I wonder. I wonder about all the different ways you could potentially upgrade this shop. Seems exciting. Let's go ahead and end the day. Seems a good way to wrap this episode up. Good to have the heroes up and running again. Made less money, but made some good investments, I think. We're gonna have to need to learn how to make fire tonic. So what would day 3 bring? I wonder what today has in store for me. Greetings, Tuskless One. I have for you a question of dire importance. The potions you sell, do you make them yourself? I sure do. Every potion you see is handcrafted on site by me, Sylvia. It gladdens me to hear it, for potion crafting's a noble profession. A noble profession indeed. I'm pleased to meet you, Sylvia. You may call me Muktuk, for that is my name. I wonder if I might be of service to you in your endeavors. Oh, we're not really hiring right now. You misunderstand. I do not seek employment, for I've already found my calling, and it is a great one. Like you, I am a craftsperson. My media are metal and all the minerals of the earth. My skill is unmatched. But key to any artisan's success is access to the right tools, and I cannot help but notice you appear to be brewing your potions in a shabby bucket of some kind. Tell me, do you not thrive on innovation? Do you not wish to dance upon the razor edge of progress? I love doing that. I like being on the cutting edge. Innovation is as necessary as food and breathable air. It also tends to be expensive. Then you must allow me to be of service. Please accept this cauldron as a token of my respect, and as a sample of all I have to offer. Ooh, new actual cauldron. That's gonna help us, I think. Wow, thanks. That's so generous of you. But, are you sure? Where I come from, cauldrons are pretty expensive. I only regret that I cannot offer all of my many goods and services free of charge. Truly, it's a most impossible dilemma. I view each cauldron as a work of art, and art is meant to be freely accessible to all. And yet, I find I must cover the cost of production, at the very least. Otherwise, I shall have no materials with which to make these artworks. And to leave these righteous flippers bereft of material and idle of purpose would be unthinkable. In the end, to put a price tag upon my cauldrons, this feels like the lesser sin. Speaking of art, nice tattoos. They really suit you. Of all life's canvases, none's more exquisite than the body. Especially a body that's rippling with muscle. But I hope you do not find my confidence off-putting. Such conviction is not so common here as it is in my homeland. I find it necessary, however, to hold myself in high regard. Those of us who put our creations on display, who are judged so openly and so often, should be the first to see and celebrate our own strengths. We must be kind to ourselves. We must pump ourselves up. For it is only by fanning the spark of pride within us that we can hope to ignite the flames of interest in another. Good advice. Increases the interest applied by the next interest-raising card by 50%. Pretty good. Solid advice. Solid as an anvil. I'm glad to know you, Sylvia, and I hope I shall see you again. Please visit my market stall. See all that I have to offer. For the world can be a cold place, and those of us who toil to bring light and beauty into being, we must stand together. I like you. We've made a new friend. Today, decreased value for mana potions. And the Mushroom Mire has weaker monsters and decreased loot drops. Mushroom Mire ingredients will cost more. Nice of Muktuk to give you a new cauldron. Let's set it up in the shop now, shall we? Customizing the shop to your liking's a big perk to owning the place. Go wild with it. Well, dang, maybe I will. I thought we were going to wrap up, but I really want to place that cauldron. This cauldron's currently in use. Collect or discard the potion to make a swap. Oh, well, I guess it would be ready, wouldn't it? Hang on. Hang on. One moment. Gotta collect. A perfect brew. Look at us go. Nice. Better not start some new ones, though. Got to customize. Cauldron. Boop. Nice. Got us an upgrade. I don't suppose we can have both. No. Do we have other custom... Like, I saw there were other tabs. Do we have other... All right, we have, like, store shelves that can be swapped out. Flooring. Wallpaper. Wood walls. This is really cool. I'd love to see what this shop can look like the further you get in. See, what a cool game. I hope you have all enjoyed this little look at Potionomics. It is available only on PC right now, I think. I don't know if they have any plans to release it on consoles as well, but I hope they do. I hope this game gets gets spread around far and wide because it's delightful. Congrats to the folks who made it. You've made a wonderful game. I think they're local here in Seattle, which is awesome. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for some more Elden Ring. Take care until then, and goodbye!